This is the computer chip. This is what's telling the electrodes, you need to fire now. This is what knows whether it's a high frequency sound like an S or a low frequency sound like a vowel. So this is the computer chip. This is the magnet. This is the antenna. And people forget that it's actually an antenna. So basically, when she puts on her speech processor, this is also an antenna. And just like when you're listening to a radio in the car, you have an antenna coming out of your car, or sometimes it's hidden in the windshield and you don't see it.
Right.
But with the older cars, you know, like there's
Yes.
this. Well, basically, that's how you're picking up a radio when you're listening to a radio station. There's a radio frequency carrier that goes from that antenna to a tower, and it's sending a signal.
Right.
And that's what happens here. There's a radio frequency carrier that's sending the signal that's picked up by the microphones across the skin to the internal antenna. So the external antenna is talking to the internal antenna. So the signal goes across, and then the signal goes into the computer chip, and the computer chip can tell the appropriate electrode stimulate. This is just used to ground electrical current. It doesn't do anything fancy. It actually sits right here, like that, underneath the temporalis muscle.